What if winning wasn't left to chance? What if success wasn't just for the lucky, the talented, or the well-connected, but for anyone willing to learn the rules and play the game to win? This book is not about hoping or waiting. It's about taking control, mastering the game, and securing victory in anything you pursue. Because here's the truth, winners aren't born, they're built. They don't rely on luck. They create their own momentum, seize opportunities, and turn failures into fuel. Every champion, every top performer, every unstoppable force in history shares one thing in common: the ability to think, move, and execute with precision. The good news? You can do the same. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. You don't need special connections or a perfect start. What you need is an unstoppable mindset, a winning strategy, and the courage to take action. This book will teach you how to sharpen your instincts, master any situation, and come out on top, no matter the odds. Winning isn't about talent, it's about knowing how to play the game better than anyone else. It's about seeing possibilities where others see limits, turning setbacks into comebacks, and never letting fear dictate your next move. It's about stepping into every challenge with the confidence of someone who knows they're going to win, because they've trained themselves to do exactly that. By the time you reach the last page, you won't just understand how to win, you'll expect to. You'll walk differently, think differently, and operate at a level most people never even reach for. The strategies in this book aren't theories, they're battle-tested, real-world formulas for success. They work in business, in relationships, in personal growth, anywhere you want to dominate. The choice is yours. Keep playing by someone else's rules, or take charge and start winning on your terms. The rules of success are about to be revealed. Are you ready to claim victory in anything you do? Winning isn't random. It's not luck, fate, or something reserved for the chosen few. It's a system, a mindset, a relentless approach to life that separates those who succeed from those who stand on the sidelines, watching. And here's the truth: if you don't know how to win, you're being beaten by someone who does. Look around. Every industry, every competition, every challenge has two types of people: those who dominate and those who make excuses. The top performers don't wait for opportunities, they create them. They don't dwell on failures, they dissect them, learn from them, and come back stronger. The difference between winners and everyone else isn't talent. It's not intelligence. It's the ability to think, adapt, and execute in ways that guarantee success. So ask yourself, why do some people always seem to come out on top? Why do certain individuals rise while others remain stuck in the same cycle of struggle, frustration, and missed chances? It's because they've cracked the code. They know how to position themselves for success. They understand leverage. They move with precision. They don't hesitate. They don't second guess. They win. This book is your guide to doing the same. It's not about motivation, it's about transformation. It's about rewiring your mind for victory, developing the instincts of a champion, and executing at a level that forces success to become your new standard. Whether it's in business, sports, relationships, or personal growth, the principles in this book will give you an unfair advantage. By the time you turn the last page, you won't just see winning as possible, you'll see it as inevitable. You'll step into every challenge with confidence, knowing you have the tools, the strategies, and the mindset to come out on top. No more hoping. No more waiting. No more losing. The game is being played, with or without you. The only question is, are you ready to win? Subscribe to never miss books like this one. Chapter 1: The DNA of a Winner. Winning isn't an accident. It's not something that happens to a select few while the rest are left struggling. Winning is built, it's cultivated, trained, and sharpened until it becomes second nature. The question isn't whether you can win, it's whether you're willing to do what it takes to become the kind of person who does. Look at the most dominant people in any field: athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders, visionaries. They all have something in common: an unshakable belief that they belong at the top. They don't hope for success, they expect it. They don't ask for permission, they take what's theirs. This isn't arrogance, it's an understanding that winning starts in the mind long before it happens in reality. So, what makes a winner? 3 things: mindset, action, and resilience. Mindset: the unbreakable belief in victory. If you think winning is a matter of luck, you've already lost. Winners don't leave things to chance. They condition their minds to see opportunity where others see obstacles. They don't ask, "Can I do this?" They ask, "How will I make this happen?" The moment you eliminate hesitation and self-doubt, you step into a different league. Action, relentless execution, no excuses. Everyone has ideas. Everyone has potential. But the ones who win are the ones who execute, consistently, aggressively, and without waiting for the perfect moment. Winners don't sit around analyzing every risk until they talk themselves out of success. They move fast, make adjustments, and refuse to let fear dictate their actions. Resilience, the ability to take a hit and keep moving. Here's an ugly truth: failure is inevitable. But losing is a choice. Winners take setbacks and turn them into fuel. Every obstacle, every rejection, every so-called failure is just another step forward because they refuse to stay down. The difference between a champion and everyone else isn't that they never fall, it's that they never stay down. Are you built to win? If you're serious about winning in anything, your career, your relationships, your personal goals, you need to make a decision right now. Do you want to just hope things work out, or are you ready to take control and make them happen? The DNA of a winner isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop. And by the time you finish this book, you won't just understand what it takes, you'll be ready to dominate. Now, let's get to work. Chapter 2, Destroying the Loser Mentality. Before you can win at anything, you have to kill the one thing that's been silently holding you back, the loser mentality. It's the voice in your head that makes excuses, hesitates, doubts, and looks for reasons why things won't work instead of how they can. It's the belief, sometimes buried deep, that maybe success is for other people, not you. But let's be clear, the loser mentality isn't something you're born with. It's something you've been trained to believe. From a young age, society, schools, and even people around you have fed you the idea that failure is to be feared, that risk is dangerous, that playing it safe is the best path. And without realizing it, most people accept these limitations as facts. Winners don't. Winners unlearn every lie that keeps them small. How to spot the loser mentality in yourself. Most people don't walk around calling themselves losers, but that doesn't mean they aren't trapped in loser behavior. Look at these warning signs. Waiting for the right time, the perfect time doesn't exist. There is no moment when everything aligns and all conditions are perfect. Winners start where they are, with what they have, and figure it out as they go. Excuse making: I don't have time. I don't have the right connections. It's not my fault. If you find yourself constantly justifying why you're not where you want to be, you're in the loser trap. Winners don't make excuses, they make adjustments. Fear of failure: if the thought of failing stops you from starting, you've already lost. Every winner you admire has failed more times than most people have even tried. Blaming others: people with a loser mentality point fingers. It's always the economy, the government, their boss, their parents, their circumstances. Winners take full responsibility for their outcomes. Even if something isn't their fault, they take ownership of the solution. Seeking approval: do you hesitate to take action because you're worried about what people will think? That's a loser trait. Winners don't need validation, they create results that speak for themselves. The mental reset: how to kill the loser inside you. If you recognize any of those habits in yourself, don't panic. The fact that you're aware of them means you're already ahead of 90% of people. Now, it's time to rewire your mind for winning. Develop a bias for action: every time you hesitate, you reinforce fear. Stop overthinking and start moving. Whether it's launching a business, making a tough decision, or leveling up your skills, winners act first and figure things out along the way. Adopt extreme ownership: from now on, nothing is outside of your control. If something isn't working, you fix it. If you fail, you learn from it. The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life, you take back your power. Reframe failure as feedback: stop seeing failure as proof that you're not good enough. Start seeing it as a lesson, a map that tells you what to do better next time. The faster you fail, the faster you learn, and the faster you win. Burn the safety net: most people don't go all in because they keep one foot in the safe zone. Winners commit. They make failure so painful that success becomes the only option. If you want to win, stop playing with a backup plan and start playing to dominate. Embrace the "why not me" mindset: someone has to succeed. Someone has to be the best. Someone has to break the mold and rise above the rest. Why not you? The moment you start seeing yourself as capable, you start making moves that prove it. Flip the switch, start thinking like a winner. The difference between winning and losing isn't talent. It's not resources. It's not luck. It's how you think. And here's the truth: if you don't destroy your loser mentality, it will destroy you. It will keep you stuck, keep you doubting, keep you living at a fraction of your potential. But the fact that you're here, reading this, proves you're ready for something different. The next time fear, doubt, or hesitation creeps in, recognize it for what it is: weakness trying to take control. And then do what winners do. Move forward anyway. By the time you're done with this book, the old version of you, the one who hesitated, doubted, and played small, will be unrecognizable. Because starting now, you're thinking, acting, and living like a winner. No more excuses. No more hesitation. No more losing. It's time to start winning. Chapter 3, Mastering the Psychology of Success. Winning starts long before the results show. It begins in the mind, where battles are won or lost before they even begin. The difference between those who rise to the top and those who stay stuck isn't just skill, luck, or opportunity. It's how they think. Champions don't just believe they can win. They believe they will. They don't see obstacles as stop signs, they see them as stepping stones. Their minds are wired to find solutions where others see problems, to push forward when others give up. The good news? This isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. If you don't take control of your mind, the world will do it for you. And the world? It will fill you with doubt, fear, and hesitation. It will tell you to slow down, play it safe, and accept mediocrity. That's why mastering the psychology of success isn't optional, it's necessary. Reprogramming your mind for victory. Right now, whether you realize it or not, your brain is running on programming, habits, beliefs, and patterns that shape your reality. Some of it is helping you. A lot of it is holding you back. It's time to rewrite the code. Eliminate weak language. Every time you say, I hope, I'll try, or maybe, you weaken your mindset. Replace uncertainty with certainty. I will, I must, it's already mine. Winners don't entertain doubt in their words or thoughts. Develop tunnel vision on your goal. Most people fail because they allow distractions to pull them off course. Winners operate with obsession. They think about their goal constantly, make every decision based on it, and eliminate anything that doesn't move them closer to it. Visualize victory daily. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. The more you see yourself winning, before it even happens, the more your mind and body align to make it real. Rewrite your identity. Stop thinking like someone trying to succeed. Start thinking like someone who already has. Your actions will always align with who you believe yourself to be. The 3 mental barriers that keep people stuck. Even the most talented, capable people get stuck because of mental traps that keep them from fully stepping into their power. Let's break them down. Fear of failure. Most people are so afraid of looking stupid, losing money, or making mistakes that they never even try. Winners flip the script. They know that failure isn't a setback, it's data. Every loss teaches them how to move better, smarter, and faster. They expect to fail, but they never expect to quit. The need for approval. If you care too much about what people think, you'll stay in the box they put you in. Winners don't wait for validation. They decide who they are, what they want, and go after it, whether people like it or not. Comfort addiction. The biggest enemy of success isn't failure, it's comfort. People get stuck in routines, habits, and environments that feel safe but keep them small. Winners understand that real growth happens in discomfort. They don't chase ease, they chase progress. The winner's mindset, a mental blueprint for success. Once you destroy the mental blocks, you have to replace them with something stronger. This is the winner's framework, the way the most successful people think, move, and operate. Turn pain into fuel. Most people let struggle break them. Winners let it build them. When things get hard, they don't complain, they get better. Commit first, figure it out later. Overthinking kills momentum. Winners make the decision first, then adapt as they go. They don't wait to feel ready, they create readiness through action. Keep score. Winners track their progress like a game. They know their numbers, their results, and what needs improvement. If you're not measuring it, you're not improving it. Develop ruthless self-discipline. Motivation is a lie. The best don't rely on feeling inspired. They do what needs to be done whether they feel like it or not. That's why they win. Expect to win. Losers hope to win. Winners assume they will. They don't wonder if success is possible, they know it's inevitable because they've trained themselves to make it happen. Your mind is your greatest weapon, sharpen it. If you want to win in anything, you have to get your mind right. You have to see yourself as a winner before the world recognizes it. You have to believe in your success so deeply that nothing, no setback, no rejection, no failure, can shake you. This is the difference between those who rise and those who stay stuck. The ones who win think differently. And now, so will you. Next up, it's time to stop dreaming about winning and start executing at a level that forces success to happen. Chapter 4, The Power of Relentless Execution. Most people want success. Few people are willing to execute at the level required to achieve it. That's why they lose. The world doesn't reward ideas. It doesn't reward potential. It doesn't reward talent. It rewards one thing and one thing only, execution. You can read every book, take every course, and have the best strategies in the world. But if you don't act, none of it matters. Meanwhile, someone with half your intelligence, fewer resources, and no excuses is out there winning, not because they're better than you, but because they move while you overthink. Winners don't hesitate. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't get stuck in endless planning. They see an opening, they strike, and they adjust as they go. And that's why they dominate. It's time to stop thinking about success and start forcing it to happen. Why most people fail to execute? The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't knowledge, it's action. If you're stuck, it's not because you don't know what to do. It's because you're not doing it. And here's why. Paralysis by analysis. You think you need to know everything before you start. You don't. Winners commit first, then figure things out along the way. Fear of making mistakes. You hesitate because you don't want to mess up. Here's the truth, you will mess up. But every mistake teaches you how to move better. Waiting until you're perfect is the fastest way to stay average. Lack of urgency. You say you want success, but do you act like your life depends on it? Winners move with urgency, because they know every day wasted is a day stolen from their potential. Waiting for motivation. If you only execute when you feel inspired, you've already lost. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is what separates those who get results from those who just talk about them. Too many distractions. Most people don't execute because they're drowning in distractions, social media, entertainment, other people's opinions. Winners eliminate everything that doesn't push them forward. How to become an execution machine. If you're serious about winning, you need to hardwire execution into your daily life. That means moving faster, hitting harder, and outworking everyone around you. Here's how. Set non-negotiable standards. Winners don't rely on motivation. They create rules for themselves. I will take action every single day, no matter what. Make this your reality. Stop overthinking, start doing. Thinking about success doesn't create success. Action does. The next time you catch yourself hesitating, move anyway. Embrace speed over perfection. Done is always better than perfect. Winners launch, learn, and adjust, while everyone else is still debating their first move. Track relentlessly. Winners measure progress like it's life or death. They track what works, cut what doesn't, and refine constantly. What gets measured gets improved. Develop the whatever it takes mentality. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more half effort. You do whatever it takes, every day, without fail. The law of forced success. Want to know how winners force success? They create environments where failure isn't an option. They put themselves in situations where they have to execute, where backing down means losing everything. If you have an escape route, you'll take it. If you have a backup plan, you'll rely on it. If you keep playing it safe, you'll stay exactly where you are. Burn the safety nets. Go all in. Make execution your only option. The world belongs to those who execute. Look around. The people winning in business, sports, life? They're not always the smartest. They're not always the most talented. But they move. They do the work. They execute relentlessly. So, the question isn't whether you can succeed. The question is, are you willing to move at the speed and intensity required to make it happen? If you are, then it's only a matter of time. Now, start executing. Chapter 5, The Obsession Factor. Winning isn't for the interested. It's for the obsessed. Most people say they want success, but their actions prove otherwise. They dabble. They put in effort when it's convenient. They treat their goals like an option, not an obsession. And that's why they stay average. Winners? They operate on a different level. They don't just want it, they need it. Their success isn't a wish, it's a requirement. They wake up thinking about it. They go to bed planning their next move. Every decision, every action, every second of their day is engineered to push them closer to the win. If you're not obsessed, you're not going to make it. Why obsession is the ultimate cheat code. Most people will never understand the power of obsession. They're too busy looking for balance, playing it safe, and doing just enough. But balance doesn't create empires. Half effort doesn't build dominance. If you want to be great, you have to be consumed by the pursuit of greatness. Here's what obsession does. It eliminates distractions. When you're obsessed, nothing else matters. You don't waste time on pointless drama, mindless entertainment, or distractions that don't serve your goal. It turns hard work into a lifestyle. Most people struggle with discipline because they force themselves to work. When you're obsessed, you don't have to force anything. You want to work because every moment spent not progressing kills you. It makes you unstoppable. When you're obsessed, setbacks don't break you. They fuel you. Losing makes you hungrier. Failure makes you smarter. No challenge is enough to stop you, because you can't accept anything less than success. It separates you from the pack. 99% of people never go all in on anything. That's why they stay average. The obsessed rise to the top because they're willing to do what others won't. Signs you're not obsessed, yet. Think you're locked in? Check yourself. If you relate to any of these, you're not operating at the level you need to be. You still make time for things that don't serve your goal, mindless scrolling, binge watching, wasting hours on nonsense. You let other people's opinions slow you down. You work hard sometimes, but not all the time. You make excuses when things get tough instead of pushing through. You don't wake up every day hungry to attack your goal. Sound familiar? Good. Because now you know what needs to change. How to develop unshakable obsession. Obsession isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. If you want to win in anything, you need to train your mind to operate on another level. Here's how. Make winning your identity. Stop seeing your goals as something you want to achieve. See them as who you are. I don't just want to succeed, I am success. The stronger your identity, the harder it is to break your focus. Cut out the noise. Every minute spent on things that don't serve your vision is a minute wasted. If it doesn't push you forward, it has to go. Be ruthless. Rewire your mind for hunger. Winners don't wake up hoping to be motivated. They train themselves to be addicted to progress. Every small win feeds their hunger. Every bit of progress makes them crave more. Raise your standards. What you tolerate becomes your reality. If you accept mediocrity in any area of your life, it will spread. Demand more from yourself every single day. Go all in, no backup plan. Most people never fully commit because they keep one foot in their comfort zone. Burn the safety net. Make success your only option. When there's no way out, your only choice is to level up. Are you willing to be that person? Obsession isn't comfortable. It's not easy. It's not normal. People will call you crazy. They'll say you need to slow down or find balance. But let's be clear, those are the same people who gave up on their dreams and now want you to settle too. Ignore them. You weren't meant to be average. You weren't meant to blend in. You were meant to dominate. But domination only happens when you want it bad enough. So, ask yourself, are you kind of committed? Or are you obsessed? Because if it's not the second one, you'll never win at the level you're truly capable of. And that? That should terrify you. The obsessed will always outwork, outlast, and outrun the rest. Make your choice. But if you can't focus, none of that matters. Focus is what turns effort into results. It's the key that unlocks your full potential and amplifies everything you do. The question is, how badly do you want to win? Because to reach the highest level of success, you need a level of focus that most people aren't willing to commit to. The cost of lost focus. Every time you lose focus, you lose momentum. Momentum is everything in the pursuit of success. Without it, you're just spinning your wheels. It doesn't matter if you have the best strategy, the best resources, or the best plans. If you can't stay focused on what's important, you're wasting time. And time? It's the one resource you can't get back. Every second spent on distractions is a second taken away from your goal. The more you let your attention wander, the farther away your dream becomes. While you're scrolling through social media or dealing with irrelevant issues, someone else is using that time to move ahead. Here's the hard truth: focus is your most precious commodity. Guard it like your life depends on it, because, in a sense, it does. How to build unstoppable focus. Focus isn't something you're born with. It's something you train. It's like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Control your environment. You can't stay focused if your environment is full of distractions. Create a space that's designed for success. Turn off notifications, clean up your workspace, and get rid of anything that might pull you off track. Set clear, defined goals. When you're clear on your goal, it's much easier to stay focused. Ambiguous goals don't inspire action. Specific goals demand your attention. Write down exactly what you want to achieve and use it as your North Star. Practice single tasking. Multitasking is a myth. You can't effectively juggle multiple tasks at once without losing quality. Instead, focus on one thing at a time and give it your full attention until it's done. Create a routine of focused work. Schedule time blocks for deep work. This means uninterrupted time where you're solely focused on a single task. Make this a daily habit, and soon, it will be second nature. Master the art of saying no. One of the biggest obstacles to focus is saying yes to everything. Say no to things that don't align with your goals. Protect your time like the precious resource it is. How to stay laser-focused under pressure. Staying focused isn't just about starting strong. It's about maintaining that intensity over time, especially when things get tough. When obstacles appear, distractions multiply, and life gets in the way, it's easy to lose focus. Here's how to stay on course even when the pressure builds. Focus on the process, not the outcome. If you're obsessing over results, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Instead, focus on what's in front of you right now. Break big goals into small tasks and stay locked in on what needs to be done in the moment. Develop emotional control. Emotions can derail focus faster than anything else. When you're stressed, anxious, or frustrated, it's hard to stay on track. Practice techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or positive self-talk to keep your emotions in check. Turn pressure into fuel. Pressure is inevitable when you're pushing for success. But winners don't fold under pressure, they rise to the occasion. Use pressure as fuel to intensify your focus and move faster. The more pressure you feel, the more determined you should become. Break down big challenges. When you face a massive task, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Break it down into smaller, manageable pieces. This helps you focus on one part at a time, making the overall challenge feel less intimidating. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward is a win. Celebrate the small victories along the way. This helps maintain motivation and strengthens your focus, keeping you on track toward the bigger picture. How to use focus as a weapon against your competition. The world is full of distractions, but that's also what makes focus such a powerful weapon. The more distracted your competition is, the more opportunity you have to surge ahead. Winners stay focused, even when the world is chaotic. They block out the noise, avoid the distractions, and keep their eyes on the prize. This level of discipline is what sets them apart. While others are scrolling through their feeds, wondering why they're not getting results, the focused individual is out there doing the work, putting in the effort, mastering their craft, and stacking wins. That's how they win the game. The moment of truth. Can you stay focused long enough to win? Focus isn't something you can rely on in bursts. It's a way of life. You need to make it your default. If you can stay focused long enough, there's nothing that can stop you. The winners are the ones who refuse to let anything pull them away from their goal. They know that success doesn't come to those who dabble, it comes to those who stay locked in. So ask yourself, how much are you willing to focus? How much are you willing to sacrifice? Because in the end, your ability to stay focused will decide your future. It's time to sharpen that focus. The world is waiting for you to step into the arena. Chapter 6, The Art of Relentless Perseverance. Success isn't handed to you on a silver platter. It's earned through relentless effort, an unshakable mindset, and most importantly, perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to keep going even when everything inside you is telling you to quit. It's the power to push through failure, setbacks, and obstacles that would break most people. If you want to win at the highest level, you need perseverance in your bones. The road to success is never a straight line. It's filled with bumps, detours, and moments that will test your resolve. But those who keep going when everyone else gives up are the ones who will rise to the top. So, how do you develop this unbreakable perseverance? It starts by understanding that success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it and moving forward, no matter how many times you fall. Why most people give up too soon? Perseverance is what separates the winners from the quitters. The reason so many people fail is simple: they give up too soon. They get discouraged after a few setbacks. They lose motivation after hitting a roadblock. They start second-guessing themselves after a couple of failed attempts. But this mindset is poison. Success doesn't come to those who never fail, it comes to those who fail, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more determined. The more you face adversity and keep going, the more you build your mental toughness. Here's the brutal truth: if you give up too easily, you will never taste true success. The world rewards those who endure, not those who quit at the first sign of trouble. The key to building relentless perseverance. Perseverance is built over time. It's not a one-time decision, it's a daily commitment. If you want to become someone who can handle any challenge, you need to adopt these principles. Embrace discomfort. Perseverance requires you to step into discomfort. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, you're already too late. The best moments for growth come from the toughest challenges. You need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. View setbacks as lessons. Every time you fall short, see it as a lesson, not a failure. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? The key to perseverance is resilience. You don't bounce back from failure, you learn from it. Cultivate a growth mindset. Understand that skills and success aren't fixed. They're developed through hard work and effort. With this mindset, you'll always see setbacks as part of the process, not as reasons to give up. Create a no excuses rule. When you encounter obstacles, make a rule: no excuses. Instead of blaming circumstances or people, take ownership of the situation. Every challenge is an opportunity to prove your dedication and strength. Focus on the long-term goal. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't happening as fast as you'd like. But remember, success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Keep your eyes on the long-term vision and break down the steps you need to take to get there. How to keep going when it feels like you're failing. Everyone goes through moments when they feel like they're not making progress. You try, and it feels like the results are never coming. The temptation to give up becomes overwhelming. But this is where perseverance is tested the most. Here's what you need to do when it feels like failure is all you're getting. Reframe your mindset, shift your focus from the lack of results to the effort you're putting in. Success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about how hard you're willing to work for it. Find your why, reconnect with the deeper reason behind why you're doing this. What is it that drives you? When your purpose is strong enough, it will carry you through the toughest times. Celebrate small wins, no matter how small the progress, celebrate it. Every step forward counts, and recognizing your wins will give you the energy to keep going. Lean into support, don't be afraid to seek help when things get tough. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who understand the value of perseverance and can help keep you motivated. Trust the process, success takes time. Trust that every day you push through adversity, you're getting closer to your goal. There's no such thing as an overnight success, it's about consistency over time. The power of unstoppable perseverance. When you cultivate true perseverance, you become unstoppable. Setbacks, obstacles, and failure will no longer faze you, they'll become part of the journey. The more you push through, the more resilient you become, and the stronger your belief in your own abilities. At the highest level, winners don't stop when things get hard, they thrive in adversity. They know that every challenge is an opportunity to level up. They refuse to quit, no matter how many times they fall. And in the end, they win. So, ask yourself, are you ready to embrace the grind? Are you willing to push through the hard times, knowing that each setback is just another step forward? Because if you want to achieve the kind of success that changes everything, you'll need to develop an unbreakable perseverance that can withstand anything life throws your way. Now, it's time to dig deep, keep going, and prove to the world that you're in this for the long haul. Your success depends on it. Chapter 7, Mastering the Power of Self-Discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It's the force that keeps you moving forward even when motivation fades. Without self-discipline, even the greatest plans will remain dreams. The truth is simple, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you can't control your impulses and stay consistent in your actions, success will forever slip through your fingers. In a world filled with temptations and distractions, self-discipline is your secret weapon. It's not about being perfect, it's about making the right choices, even when the easy choices are staring you in the face. To win in anything you do, you have to become a master of self-discipline. The cost of living without discipline. If you want to know why most people fail, look no further than their lack of discipline. They start strong, but when things get tough or the novelty wears off, they fall back into old habits. They make excuses. They skip the hard work. They take the easy road. But here's the cold reality, success isn't for the undisciplined. It's for those who are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term success. The moment you let your impulses dictate your actions is the moment you stop being in control of your destiny. Self-discipline is the key that keeps you moving when everyone else is quitting. It forces you to make the hard decisions, even when your mind is telling you to take the shortcut. Every time you skip a workout, neglect your goals, or give in to distractions, you're chipping away at your potential. If you want to be the best, you can't afford to let weakness slip in. The path to success is built on discipline, and it's time to start building yours. Building the foundations of self-discipline. Self-discipline isn't something you either have or don't have. It's something you can develop over time. It's a habit that you create, a muscle that you strengthen. Here's how you can build the foundation of ironclad discipline. Start small, stay consistent. Discipline doesn't come from grand gestures. It comes from small, consistent actions. Start with something simple, whether it's a daily habit or a new routine, and stick to it, no matter what. The key to building discipline is doing what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it. Create non-negotiables. Successful people don't rely on motivation, they create non-negotiable commitments. These are actions you will not let yourself fail at, no matter what. Whether it's waking up at 5 a.m. to work out or setting aside time every day to learn, make it an unbreakable rule in your life. Eliminate temptations. Discipline is easier when you eliminate the distractions. Set up an environment that encourages success. This could mean turning off social media notifications, cleaning up your workspace, or removing tempting distractions from your life. The less temptation, the more room for discipline. Master delayed gratification. The ability to delay gratification is at the core of self-discipline. You must be willing to sacrifice the comfort of the moment for the long-term reward. Every time you resist a temptation or postpone a quick fix, you're building the discipline that will carry you to your success. Track your progress. To build discipline, you need to track your progress. Celebrate the small wins, and stay accountable to your goals. Tracking helps you see how far you've come and reminds you of the commitments you've made to yourself. The psychology behind self-discipline. To truly master self-discipline, you need to understand the psychology that drives your decisions. The brain craves pleasure and avoids pain, so the instant gratification of distractions can easily derail your focus. But with the right mindset, you can rewire your brain to crave discipline and long-term rewards. Reframe your thinking. Rather than seeing discipline as something restrictive, see it as freedom. Discipline gives you the freedom to achieve what others can't. It frees you from the tyranny of instant gratification and the regrets of missed opportunities. Use willpower wisely. Willpower is like a muscle, it gets fatigued after use. Instead of relying on willpower to make every decision, set up systems and habits that reduce the need for willpower. The more you automate good behavior, the less effort it takes to stay disciplined. Leverage accountability. One of the most powerful tools for building discipline is accountability. Share your goals with someone you trust and have them check in on your progress. The external pressure will help you stay committed and push through when you want to quit. Reinforce positive behavior. Reward yourself for small victories. Positive reinforcement helps build momentum and strengthens the neural pathways associated with self-discipline. When you reward yourself for sticking to your plan, you're reinforcing the habit of discipline. How to stay disciplined in the face of adversity. When things get tough, self-discipline is the difference between giving up and pushing through. The more difficult the challenge, the more discipline you need to call upon. Here's how you can remain disciplined when adversity strikes. Focus on the process, not the outcome. In times of hardship, it's easy to lose sight of your long-term goals. Shift your focus to the daily process. Break things down into manageable steps and focus on what you can control in the moment. Remember your why. Reconnect with the deeper purpose behind your goals. Your why will keep you going when the road gets rough. When you remember why you're doing this, the struggle becomes part of the journey rather than an obstacle. Stay solution-oriented. When problems arise, discipline is about taking action, not making excuses. Stay focused on finding solutions, no matter how challenging the situation may seem. Visualize your success. Keep your vision of success clear in your mind. When things feel overwhelming, visualize the rewards that await you if you continue on your disciplined path. This mental picture will push you to stay on course. The ultimate power of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the backbone of success. When you develop it, you unlock the ability to achieve anything you set your mind to. Success doesn't come from luck or circumstance, it comes from consistent effort and the daily practice of discipline. By mastering self-discipline, you gain the power to control your actions, your emotions, and your destiny. The world rewards those who have the strength to stay disciplined, even when the odds are stacked against them. So ask yourself, do you have the discipline to achieve greatness? Or will you let your impulses control your future? The choice is yours. Start building your discipline today, and watch how your life transforms. Chapter 8: Harnessing the Power of Consistency. In the quest for success, consistency is the engine that drives you forward. It's the steady, persistent effort that ultimately leads to breakthroughs. But here's the secret: consistency isn't flashy, it isn't glamorous, and it certainly isn't easy. It's about showing up every single day, doing the work, and refusing to quit, even when results aren't immediately visible. The winners aren't the ones who make big moves every now and then. They're the ones who make small, consistent moves every single day. The power of consistency lies in its simplicity. It's the cumulative effect of continuous action over time. So, what does consistency really mean? And why is it so essential to achieving greatness? Why consistency beats talent every time? Talent is overrated. People often look at the successful and think it's their talent that got them to the top. But the truth is, talent alone won't take you as far as consistency will. The real differentiator is the ability to stick with something long enough to get better at it, refine your skills, and build momentum. Talent can give you an initial edge, but without consistent effort, that edge fades away. Here's the reality: every day you stay consistent, you're making progress, even if it doesn't feel like it. And one day, all that steady work will pay off in ways you never imagined. Consistency is what turns small actions into big results. It's the habit of showing up, even when you don't feel like it, that leads to eventual success. The power of daily habits. Consistency is built on habits, small, seemingly insignificant actions that, when repeated daily, add up to extraordinary results. Your daily habits shape your life, and they determine whether you succeed or fail. It's the little things you do consistently that make the biggest difference. The person who works out every day, even when they don't feel like it, gets stronger over time. The person who reads for just 15 minutes every day becomes more knowledgeable. The person who writes every day, even if it's just a page, eventually becomes a published author. Consistency is about creating habits that serve your goals and sticking to them, no matter what. Here's how you can harness the power of daily habits to stay consistent. Start with one small habit. Pick one habit that will move you closer to your goal and commit to it. Whether it's waking up earlier, eating healthier, or dedicating time to learning, focus on one thing at a time. Make it non-negotiable. Your habits need to become a non-negotiable part of your day. This is how you build consistency. Once you make the decision that you will do something every day, it becomes easier to stick to it. Track your progress. Keep track of your habits and progress. Seeing your efforts build over time will keep you motivated and help you stay consistent. Start small and scale up. Begin with small, achievable steps. Once the habit becomes part of your routine, you can scale it up. The key is to make the process so easy that you can't fail. Create an environment of success. Surround yourself with reminders and tools that support your habits. This could mean setting up your workspace for productivity, keeping healthy food at home, or placing books you want to read within arm's reach. Overcoming the motivation myth. Many people believe that motivation is the key to success. They wait for inspiration to strike before taking action. But the truth is, motivation is fickle, it comes and goes. Relying on motivation to get things done is a surefire way to fail. Consistency, on the other hand, doesn't rely on how you feel. It's about creating routines that you follow regardless of your mood. Even when motivation fades, consistency will keep you moving forward. Here's the real power: when you commit to being consistent, you don't have to wait for motivation. You create it. The more you show up, the more momentum you build, and the more motivation you'll feel to keep going. How to stay consistent in the face of challenges. Challenges will inevitably arise. Life will get in the way, distractions will tempt you, and there will be days when everything seems stacked against you. But consistency is the thing that will help you push through. When challenges arise, don't make excuses. Instead, focus on the small steps you can take to stay on track. Even if you can't do everything, do something. Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Here's how to stay consistent when things get tough. Break down big goals into small steps. When a task seems too big, break it down into smaller, manageable pieces. This makes it easier to keep moving forward, even when things feel overwhelming. Commit to progress, not perfection. Don't let the fear of not being perfect hold you back. Progress is what matters. Consistency is about doing the work, day after day, without worrying about perfection. Reaffirm your commitment. When things get hard, remind yourself why you started. Reconnect with your goals and the bigger picture. This will reignite your drive and keep you on the path. Keep your eyes on the long-term rewards. Focus on the long-term results of your consistent effort. The small daily actions you take will eventually lead to massive, life-changing outcomes. Adapt and keep moving. Flexibility is important. If things don't go according to plan, adapt. Find a new way to stay consistent, even if it means taking a different approach. Consistency and compounding success. One of the most powerful effects of consistency is the principle of compounding. Small, consistent actions compound over time to create massive results. Think about it this way: if you save just a small amount of money every day, over time, it will grow into something significant. The same applies to your goals. The more consistently you work toward them, the greater the results you will see. The key is to stay focused on the process, not the outcome. You may not see instant results, but trust that every day you stay consistent, you're building the foundation for your future success. The power of consistency in action. Consistency is the key to lasting success. It doesn't matter if you're trying to build a business, improve your health, or achieve personal goals, the power of consistency will carry you there. The truth is simple: the person who stays consistent, who shows up day after day, who makes progress no matter how small, is the person who will eventually succeed. Success doesn't come from doing things once or twice, it comes from showing up every single day. So ask yourself, are you ready to embrace consistency? Are you ready to commit to daily actions, even when it feels like nothing is changing? Because when you do, you'll unlock the true power of success. The choice is yours. Stay consistent, and watch your goals become a reality. Chapter 9: The Power of Focused Energy. In a world full of distractions, one of the most valuable skills you can develop is the ability to focus. Focus is the fuel that powers your ambitions, the laser-like precision that propels you toward your goals. Without focus, your energy gets scattered, and your efforts dilute. But when you harness focused energy, you can move mountains, no matter the obstacles in your path. The key to achieving greatness isn't working harder, it's working smarter. Focus allows you to direct all your efforts toward a single, well-defined goal. It enables you to concentrate on what truly matters and ignore the distractions that can pull you in 1,000 different directions. The world may be full of noise, but with the right focus, you can block it out and accomplish what others believe is impossible. Why focus is a superpower. Focus is often overlooked, but it's the secret weapon of every high achiever. The most successful people in the world have one thing in common: they know how to focus. They are able to dedicate their attention and energy to what matters most, eliminating everything else that doesn't contribute to their vision. Without focus, you're like a ship lost at sea, aimless and drifting. But with focus, you become a determined force with a clear destination. You'll cut through obstacles, overcome distractions, and stay on course, no matter how rough the waters get. Here's the truth: you can't achieve anything significant without focus. Talent, skill, and effort all matter, but without focus, none of them will bring you the results you desire. Focus is the differentiator between the average and the exceptional. How to cultivate unshakable focus. Focus doesn't come naturally for most people, it's a skill that must be developed and honed over time. The good news is that anyone can master it. Here are some key strategies to help you cultivate unshakable focus. Prioritize your most important tasks, focus on what matters most. Each day, identify the most important tasks that will bring you closer to your goal and dedicate your energy to those. Don't waste time on things that don't contribute to your larger vision. Eliminate distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Whether it's social media, emails, or even people, distractions pull your attention away from your purpose. Create an environment that fosters focus, put your phone on silent, close irrelevant tabs, and set boundaries with others. Use the power of time blocks. One of the most effective ways to maintain focus is by working in dedicated time blocks. Set aside specific periods of time for deep work, and during that time, do nothing but focus on the task at hand. Avoid multitasking, focus on one thing at a time. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness exercises, such as meditation, can train your mind to focus better. By practicing being present and fully engaged in the moment, you can sharpen your focus and reduce the tendency to drift off mentally. Develop a routine. A consistent routine helps your brain know when it's time to focus. By setting specific times for work, rest, and personal activities, you create a structure that makes focus feel natural rather than forced. Mastering the art of deep work. Focus isn't just about avoiding distractions, it's also about diving deep into your work. Deep work is the ability to immerse yourself completely in a task, with no interruptions, and make significant progress in a short amount of time. It's about creating an environment where you can do your best thinking and produce your best results. Deep work is one of the most valuable skills you can develop in today's fast-paced world. It allows you to tap into your full potential and achieve extraordinary results. But achieving deep work requires intentional effort. Schedule deep work sessions. Set aside time each day or week for deep work. These are periods when you focus solely on the most important tasks without any interruptions. Make sure this time is sacred, and protect it from distractions. Eliminate shallow tasks. Shallow work, like checking emails, attending meetings, or answering messages, takes up time but doesn't contribute significantly to your goals. Reduce the amount of shallow work you do and replace it with deep, focused work. Set clear objectives. Before you start a deep work session, define a clear goal for what you want to achieve. This gives your focus a direction and helps you stay motivated throughout the process. Take regular breaks. Focus isn't about working nonstop. It's about working efficiently. Take breaks between deep work sessions to recharge your energy and avoid burnout. Limit social media and notifications. Social media is a major disruptor of focus. Turn off notifications and only check social media during designated times. This helps prevent the constant pull of digital distractions. The role of energy in maintaining focus. Focus and energy go hand in hand. You can't maintain focus if you're mentally or physically drained. Energy is the fuel that powers your focus, so it's essential to take care of both your mind and body. Here's how to maintain the energy required for sustained focus. Prioritize sleep. Sleep is essential for mental clarity and focus. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night to ensure your brain is fully rested and able to perform at its best. Exercise regularly. Physical activity boosts your energy levels and enhances cognitive function. Regular exercise can help you stay alert and focused throughout the day. Eat for focus. Fuel your body with healthy, nutrient-dense foods. Foods that are rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and proteins will nourish your brain and improve your focus. Take breaks to recharge. Give your mind and body time to recover. Even short breaks throughout the day can help replenish your energy and keep you sharp. Practice stress management. Chronic stress can drain your focus and energy. Engage in stress relief activities like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga to keep your mind calm and your energy levels high. When to reevaluate and refocus. There will be times when your focus starts to fade. You may find yourself feeling distracted, overwhelmed, or unproductive. In these moments, it's essential to take a step back and reassess. Check your priorities. Are you still focused on the right goals? If you've been pursuing multiple objectives, it may be time to refocus on the one that matters most. Simplify your tasks. Sometimes, our focus wanes because we've overcomplicated things. Break your tasks down into simple, manageable steps. Take a mental break. If you're feeling mentally exhausted, take a short break. Step away from the work, clear your mind, and return refreshed. Recommit to the process. If you've lost focus, remind yourself why you started. Recommit to your goal and reignite your determination to achieve it. The long-term rewards of focused energy. The ability to focus is a game changer. When you harness your energy and direct it toward a single, clear objective, your potential becomes limitless. Focus creates momentum, and momentum leads to progress. The more focused you are, the more you can accomplish. Focus is the difference between drifting aimlessly and reaching your destination with precision. It's the difference between mediocrity and extraordinary achievement. So ask yourself, are you ready to harness the power of focused energy? Are you ready to block out distractions and channel your energy toward what truly matters? Because with focus, you can achieve anything. The choice is yours. Choose focus, and let your energy fuel your success. Chapter 10: Embracing Failure as a Stepping Stone. Success is often painted as a linear journey, one smooth climb from achievement to achievement. But in reality, success is messy, unpredictable, and full of setbacks. Failure is an inevitable part of the process, and learning how to embrace it is one of the most powerful mindsets you can develop. The most successful people aren't the ones who avoided failure, they're the ones who experienced it, learned from it, and used it as fuel to move forward. Failure isn't something to fear or avoid, it's a stepping stone on the path to greatness. The myth of instant success. In today's world, we're often exposed to stories of instant success, people who seemingly achieve their dreams overnight. But those stories rarely tell the whole truth. Behind every success story, there are years of hard work, setbacks, and yes, failures. The reality is that success takes time. It's a journey filled with obstacles that you'll need to overcome. And failure is one of the best tools you can use to learn, grow, and improve your approach. It helps you see where you went wrong, adjust your strategy, and move forward stronger than before. Success is not a straight line. It's a series of ups and downs, twists and turns, and failures that shape you into the person capable of handling the success you desire. Why failure is a key ingredient for growth. Failure teaches you valuable lessons that success cannot. When you fail, you're forced to look at the situation from a different perspective. It forces you to reevaluate your approach, learn new skills, and become more resilient. Without failure, you wouldn't know how to adapt. You wouldn't learn how to keep going when things get tough. Failure builds the mental toughness and persistence required to succeed in the long run. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. When you fail, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust my strategy? What do I need to do differently next time? Reframing failure as a learning opportunity. Rather than viewing failure as a setback, start viewing it as a valuable learning opportunity. When you fail, you gain insight into your strengths and weaknesses. You learn what works and what doesn't. You discover areas where you need to improve, and most importantly, you develop the resilience to keep moving forward. Here's how you can reframe failure as a learning experience. Detach emotionally from the failure. When you fail, it's easy to take it personally. But failure doesn't define you. It's simply a moment in time. Detach yourself emotionally from the failure and focus on the lessons it can teach you. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Instead of obsessing over the end result, focus on the process. Ask yourself, did I give it my best effort? Did I learn something new? This mindset shift helps you embrace failure without feeling discouraged. Evaluate and adapt. After a failure, take a step back and evaluate what went wrong. Was there a mistake you overlooked? A strategy that needs tweaking? Use this analysis to adapt your approach and improve. Be kind to yourself. Failure doesn't mean you're a failure. Everyone fails at some point. Be kind to yourself, practice self-compassion, and treat yourself with the same understanding you would offer a friend. Get back up quickly. The longer you stay down after a failure, the harder it becomes to move forward. After a setback, get back up quickly. Start taking small steps toward your next goal and don't dwell on the failure. Turning failure into fuel for future success. One of the most powerful ways to use failure is by turning it into fuel. Instead of allowing failure to hold you back, use it as motivation to work harder, smarter, and more efficiently. Let your failures drive you to push through obstacles and overcome challenges. When you fail, don't give up. Use the lessons learned from your failure to propel yourself toward success. Remember, every failure brings you one step closer to your ultimate goal. The role of persistence in overcoming failure. Persistence is the ability to keep going despite repeated failures and setbacks. It's the determination to never give up, no matter how difficult the journey may be. Persistence is the secret sauce that turns failure into success. Without persistence, failure would be final. But with persistence, failure becomes just a temporary obstacle to overcome. Every time you fall, persistence lifts you back up and pushes you forward. The key to success is simple: keep going. Keep learning. Keep trying. Keep failing, and keep getting up. Persistence is what makes success inevitable. How to build resilience through failure. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after a failure, and it's a crucial trait for long-term success. The more you experience failure, the more resilient you become. Failure teaches you to weather the storms, to keep going when things seem impossible, and to find strength in adversity. Here's how to build resilience through failure. Change your mindset. Shift your mindset from seeing failure as a negative to seeing it as a necessary part of success. Understand that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Embrace the struggle, don't shy away from challenges. Embrace them. Every struggle you face strengthens your resilience and makes you more capable of handling the next one. Celebrate small wins. Even in the face of failure, there are small victories to celebrate. Acknowledge your progress and take time to appreciate the steps you're making toward your goal. Surround yourself with support. Build a network of people who encourage you during tough times. Having a support system helps you stay resilient and reminds you that failure is temporary. Keep your vision clear. When you face failure, keep your eye on the bigger picture. Remember why you're doing what you're doing and let your vision drive you through the hard times. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning. The truth about failure is that it's not the end. It's the beginning of something new. Every time you fail, you have the chance to learn, grow, and emerge stronger. Success doesn't come from avoiding failure, it comes from embracing it, learning from it, and using it as fuel for your next attempt. The most successful people are the ones who fail, get back up, and keep going. They understand that failure is not a roadblock, it's just another step on the path to success. So don't fear failure. Welcome it. Embrace it. Let it teach you, shape you, and push you forward. Because the true secret to success is not in avoiding failure, but in using it as a stepping stone on your journey to greatness. Chapter 11, The Importance of Consistency. Consistency is often the unsung hero of success. We tend to focus on grand moments of achievement, the breakthroughs, the victories, the accomplishments. But the real power lies in the small, consistent actions you take every single day. It's the daily habits, the routine efforts, and the steady progress that compound over time to create extraordinary results. Greatness isn't built overnight, it's built through relentless consistency. Success isn't about doing something big once, it's about doing something small, but doing it repeatedly, every day. The magic is in the mundane, the small, consistent steps that lead you to your goals. The power of small daily actions. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the enormity of your goals. Big dreams can feel intimidating, like mountains too steep to climb. But when you break your goals down into small, manageable steps, consistency becomes your greatest asset. Think of success as the result of countless small actions, each one building upon the last. If you make one small improvement every day, those improvements will add up to massive growth over time. The key is to stay consistent, even when the progress feels slow or invisible. For example, if your goal is to write a book, don't focus on the overwhelming idea of finishing the entire manuscript. Instead, write a page a day. At first, it may seem insignificant, but after a month, that's 30 pages. After a year, that's a full manuscript. Consistency doesn't need to be dramatic, it just needs to be persistent. Why consistency trumps motivation? Motivation is fleeting. It's the spark of excitement that pushes you to start something new. But motivation alone won't carry you through the long, hard journey of achieving your goals. Consistency, on the other hand, is what keeps you going when motivation fades. Motivation is the initial fuel that ignites the fire, but consistency is what keeps the fire burning. Some days, you'll wake up excited to tackle your goals. Other days, you'll feel tired, uninspired, or doubtful. But if you rely on consistency, you'll push through those moments, knowing that every small effort is moving you closer to your ultimate success. Building consistency with routines. The foundation of consistency is routine. When you build consistent habits into your daily life, you create a structure that supports your goals. Routine removes the decision-making process, making it easier to stay on track even when your motivation wanes. Here's how to build consistency into your life. Set clear, achievable goals. Without clear goals, it's hard to know what to be consistent about. Set specific, measurable goals that you can break down into smaller steps. Create a daily routine. Structure your day around the actions that will get you closer to your goals. Whether it's exercising, writing, or learning, dedicate time every day to your most important tasks. Start small, start with manageable tasks and build from there. Trying to do too much too soon can overwhelm you. Build your consistency one step at a time. Track your progress, keep track of your progress to stay motivated. Seeing how far you've come helps you stay committed to your routine. Stay accountable, whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a public commitment, having someone to hold you accountable increases your chances of sticking to your routine. How consistency leads to mastery. Mastery is achieved through consistent practice. It's not about talent or skill, it's about showing up every day, doing the work, and improving incrementally. Whether you're learning an instrument, building a business, or developing a skill, consistency is what makes you exceptional. Think about the 10,000-hour rule, popularized by Malcolm Gladwell. The concept suggests that in order to achieve mastery in any field, you must put in approximately 10,000 hours of practice. While this is a rough estimate, the underlying message is clear: consistent, focused effort over time leads to mastery. The key to mastery is persistence, showing up every day and committing to continual improvement. Even on the days when you don't feel like it, consistency keeps you moving forward. Consistency creates momentum. Momentum is the force that propels you forward once you've built up enough consistent effort. It's the result of small actions compounded over time. At first, progress may feel slow, but as you continue to show up, your efforts will begin to snowball. Once you've built momentum, progress becomes easier. You don't have to push as hard, things begin to flow more naturally. Momentum gives you the energy and motivation to continue, even when challenges arise. Here's how to create and maintain momentum through consistency. Start small and gradually increase. When building momentum, start with small tasks that are easy to accomplish. As you build confidence, gradually increase the complexity of your tasks. Celebrate progress, acknowledge and celebrate your small wins along the way. This positive reinforcement boosts motivation and encourages you to keep going. Avoid burnout. Consistency doesn't mean working yourself into the ground. Take breaks when needed to avoid burnout. Maintaining a sustainable pace is crucial for long-term success. Stay flexible. Sometimes life throws unexpected challenges your way. Stay flexible in your routine and adjust when necessary, but always keep your eye on the bigger picture. The role of patience in consistency. Patience is a critical element of consistency. You will not see immediate results, and that can be frustrating. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't moving as fast as you'd like, but it's essential to remember that success takes time. The most successful people aren't the ones who expect instant results, they're the ones who are patient enough to stay the course, even when the results are slow to appear. Consistency, paired with patience, is the ultimate formula for success. Here's how to cultivate patience while staying consistent. Trust the process. Trust that your consistent efforts will pay off over time. Understand that success doesn't happen overnight. Focus on the long term. Shift your focus from immediate results to long-term growth. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture and stay motivated by the journey rather than the destination. Enjoy the journey, find fulfillment in the process, not just the outcome. Embrace the daily routine and the small victories along the way. Consistency in the face of adversity. The road to success is rarely smooth. There will be times when obstacles seem insurmountable, and setbacks threaten to derail your progress. But it's during these times that consistency becomes even more crucial. In moments of adversity, your commitment to consistency will see you through. Even when you feel like giving up, staying consistent helps you push through challenges and emerge stronger on the other side. Here's how to maintain consistency in tough times. Stay committed to your why. Remember why you started your journey in the first place. Reconnect with your deeper purpose, and let it motivate you to keep going. Focus on what you can control. You can't control everything, but you can control your actions. Stay focused on the things you can control, and continue taking consistent steps forward. Persevere through setbacks. Setbacks are part of the journey. When you face challenges, don't give up. Use them as an opportunity to learn and grow. The bottom line: consistency equals success. Success is not about doing something extraordinary once. It's about showing up every day, taking consistent action, and trusting the process. The power of consistency lies in its ability to compound over time, leading you to extraordinary results. So, commit to consistency. Build daily habits that align with your goals. Stay patient, trust the process, and never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Over time, they will lead you to the success you desire. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And with consistency as your guide, you'll cross the finish line stronger and more accomplished than you ever imagined. Chapter 12: Mastering the Art of Self-Discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation of achieving your dreams. It's the ability to push yourself to take action, regardless of emotional state. When you can master self-discipline, you can achieve almost anything, because it allows you to consistently make the right choices, even when those choices aren't the easiest or most appealing. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. While motivation sparks the fire, self-discipline ensures that the fire keeps burning even when things get tough. This chapter will delve into the power of self-discipline, how to develop it, and why it is one of the most important qualities you can possess on the road to success. What self-discipline really is. At its core, self-discipline is the ability to control your actions, emotions, and behaviors to achieve a greater goal. It's about making choices that align with your long-term goals, even when short-term desires tempt you to do otherwise. It's not about perfection, it's about consistently making the right decisions, even in small moments. Self-discipline is crucial because it ensures that you don't give in to distractions, procrastination, or instant gratification. It's the force that drives you to stay focused, keep working, and take action, even when your motivation is low. The more disciplined you are, the more you can achieve. Why self-discipline matters. Without self-discipline, dreams and goals remain fantasies. The best ideas, strategies, and plans will remain ineffective unless paired with self-discipline. It's easy to be excited and motivated at the start of a project, but as time passes and obstacles arise, it's discipline that keeps you moving forward. Self-discipline gives you the resilience to push through obstacles. It allows you to consistently take action, whether you feel like it or not. It's what keeps you on track when the road gets tough and what enables you to stay focused on your long-term goals, even when the short-term rewards are tempting. Building self-discipline, the key to consistency. Like any other skill, self-discipline is built over time. It's not something you're born with, it's something you develop through consistent practice and intention. The more you exercise self-discipline, the stronger it becomes. Here's how to build self-discipline. Start with small, achievable goals. Trying to change too much too fast can overwhelm you. Instead, focus on small goals that you can achieve. This will build momentum and make it easier to tackle bigger challenges later on. Create healthy habits. Self-discipline thrives on habits. Focus on building habits that align with your goals. Whether it's exercising every day or reading a chapter of a book, consistent habits create the structure necessary to maintain discipline. Remove temptations. Self-discipline is about resisting temptation, and one of the easiest ways to do this is by removing the temptations that might distract you. Create an environment that supports your goals and removes distractions. Develop a routine. A structured routine helps you make good decisions even when you don't feel like it. The more you rely on routine, the less you'll need to decide to stay disciplined. It'll become second nature. Practice delayed gratification. Self-discipline is about resisting the urge for immediate rewards in favor of long-term gain. Practice delayed gratification by choosing actions that support your future self, rather than your current desires. Overcoming common challenges to self-discipline. It's not always easy to stay disciplined. Life presents distractions, temptations, and obstacles that can make it difficult to stay on track. But with the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome these challenges. Here's how to deal with some common obstacles to self-discipline. Procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest threats to self-discipline. It's easy to put things off when they seem overwhelming or unpleasant. To overcome procrastination, break tasks down into smaller, manageable pieces. Focus on taking one small step at a time. Lack of motivation. Motivation will come and go, but self-discipline stays. When you're feeling unmotivated, rely on your discipline to keep you going. Focus on your long-term goals and push through the temporary lack of inspiration. Temptation and distractions. We live in a world full of distractions, from social media to work-related emails. The key to overcoming distractions is to create boundaries. Set specific times for work, rest, and leisure, and stick to them. Use tools like apps or alarms to remind you to stay focused. Lack of energy. Discipline requires energy, and if you're feeling drained, it can be hard to stay disciplined. Ensure that you're getting enough rest, eating well, and exercising to maintain your physical and mental energy. Self-doubt. It's easy to lose confidence in yourself, especially when things aren't going as planned. Self-discipline requires a strong belief in your ability to succeed, even in the face of failure. Push through self-doubt by focusing on your past successes and the progress you've made. The link between self-discipline and long-term success. The ability to stay disciplined is one of the clearest indicators of long-term success. Short-term gains can be exciting, but sustained success comes from consistently making the right decisions, day after day, year after year. Self-discipline helps you make choices that align with your values and your long-term vision. It helps you stay focused on your goals, even when life gets in the way. It's about creating a life that reflects your deepest values, rather than one based on momentary whims or distractions. To achieve long-term success, you must be willing to make sacrifices in the present for greater rewards in the future. Self-discipline is what enables you to consistently make those sacrifices, even when it's hard. The role of self-talk in self-discipline. Your inner dialogue plays a crucial role in your ability to stay disciplined. Negative self-talk can derail your efforts and make it difficult to maintain discipline. On the other hand, positive, empowering self-talk reinforces your ability to make good decisions and stay focused on your goals. Here's how to improve your self-talk. Replace negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace that thought with something positive. Tell yourself, "I'm capable of this," or "I will figure it out." Be kind to yourself. Self-discipline is about making good choices, but you won't always be perfect. When you slip up, don't beat yourself up. Instead, focus on getting back on track and moving forward. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool for maintaining self-discipline. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goals. This reinforces your commitment to stay disciplined. The bottom line, self-discipline is a choice. Self-discipline isn't something you're born with, it's something you choose to develop. Every day, you have the opportunity to make decisions that align with your goals, values, and long-term vision. The more disciplined you become, the more success you'll experience. And while self-discipline may not always feel easy, it will always pay off in the end. It's the key to turning your dreams into reality, one choice at a time. Mastering self-discipline is the ultimate test of your ability to stay the course, even when the road gets tough. But with practice, patience, and persistence, you'll unlock your true potential and achieve the success you've always desired. Chapter 13: The Power of Mindset in Achieving Success. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, and it profoundly impacts how you approach challenges, setbacks, and successes. The right mindset doesn't just help you think positively, it shapes your reality and determines how you respond to every situation. Whether you realize it or not, your mindset plays a central role in your success, or lack thereof. In this chapter, we'll explore how your mindset influences your outcomes, the difference between a fixed and a growth mindset, and practical strategies to cultivate a mindset that empowers you to win in anything you do. The two types of mindsets, fixed versus growth. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research on mindset has revolutionized our understanding of how people approach challenges. According to her work, there are two primary types of mindsets. Fixed mindset: individuals with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities, intelligence, and talents are static and cannot be changed. They see challenges as threats and failure as a reflection of their limitations. For these individuals, success is about proving they are capable, and failure is something to avoid at all costs. Growth mindset: in contrast, individuals with a growth mindset believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. They see challenges as opportunities to grow and view failure as a natural part of the learning process. For them, success is about the process of improvement, not just the outcome. Your mindset determines how you perceive challenges, setbacks, and growth opportunities. With a fixed mindset, you might give up easily, avoid challenges, or feel defeated by failure. But with a growth mindset, you will embrace challenges, learn from your mistakes, and keep improving. Why your mindset is crucial for success. Your mindset is more than just how you think, it's how you act. People with a positive, growth-oriented mindset are more likely to embrace the hard work, persistence, and dedication needed to achieve their goals. They see obstacles as opportunities to improve, not as reasons to quit. A fixed mindset, on the other hand, can trap you in a cycle of self-doubt and limiting beliefs. If you believe your abilities are fixed, you may be reluctant to take risks or step out of your comfort zone. This fear of failure can paralyze you, preventing you from even trying in the first place. To win in anything you do, you must cultivate a mindset that aligns with success. You need a mindset that encourages perseverance, growth, and learning. A mindset that allows you to see failure not as a defeat, but as an opportunity to learn, adjust, and try again. Shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. The good news is that you're not stuck with a fixed mindset. Just as you can develop skills and habits, you can also develop a growth mindset. Here's how you can shift your mindset to embrace growth. Recognize fixed mindset triggers. The first step in changing your mindset is recognizing when you're falling into a fixed mindset. Are you avoiding challenges? Are you giving up after a setback? Once you become aware of these patterns, you can start to shift your thinking. Embrace challenges. People with a growth mindset thrive in the face of challenges. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, embrace them. Look at challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Learn from criticism. Constructive feedback is a powerful tool for growth. Instead of taking criticism personally, use it as an opportunity to improve. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Celebrate effort, not just results. A growth mindset values effort and persistence, not just the final result. When you celebrate your efforts, no matter the outcome, you reinforce the idea that hard work leads to improvement. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. People with a growth mindset understand that success is a journey, not a destination. Rather than focusing solely on the end result, focus on the steps you're taking and the progress you're making along the way. How your mindset affects your actions and decisions. Your mindset shapes the decisions you make and the actions you take. If you have a fixed mindset, you might avoid trying new things, hesitate to take risks, or give up too easily when things don't go as planned. On the other hand, with a growth mindset, you'll be more likely to take calculated risks, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward. For example, imagine you're presented with a new opportunity, a challenging project that could propel your career forward. If you have a fixed mindset, you might hesitate, doubting your abilities to succeed or fearing failure. You might even avoid the opportunity altogether. But with a growth mindset, you'll approach the opportunity with excitement, recognizing it as a chance to develop your skills and learn something new. Even if you face setbacks, you'll see them as part of the learning process, not as proof that you're not capable. Your mindset doesn't just influence your thoughts, it directly impacts your actions. It shapes how you approach opportunities, how you handle obstacles, and how you ultimately achieve success. The role of self-talk in shaping your mindset. Your self-talk is a reflection of your mindset. The things you say to yourself on a daily basis either reinforce a fixed or growth mindset. If your self-talk is filled with negativity and self-doubt, you're reinforcing a fixed mindset. But if you speak to yourself with encouragement, optimism, and the belief that you can grow and improve, you're reinforcing a growth mindset. Chapter 14, Building Unshakable Confidence. Confidence is the driving force that propels you toward your dreams. It's the belief in your own abilities and the courage to take action, even in the face of uncertainty. Confidence isn't something you either have or don't have, it's something you can develop and strengthen with time and practice. In this chapter, we'll explore the key components of unshakable confidence, why it's crucial for success, and how you can build and sustain it throughout your journey. What confidence really is. Confidence is not about arrogance or pretending to know everything. True confidence is a calm, self-assured belief in your ability to tackle challenges, learn from mistakes, and ultimately succeed. It's about trusting your skills, judgment, and the process even when things don't go as planned. At its core, confidence comes from self-acceptance. When you accept who you are, including your strengths and weaknesses, you can approach life with a sense of security and fearlessness. Confidence isn't just about feeling good about yourself, it's about knowing that you have what it takes to handle whatever comes your way. The importance of confidence in achieving success. Confidence is the foundation of action. Without confidence, you may hesitate, second-guess yourself, or avoid taking risks, all of which limit your growth. Successful people don't always have the most talent or resources, they have the confidence to take bold steps, even when they face challenges or setbacks. Confidence empowers you to take on challenges with a positive mindset. It enables you to step outside of your comfort zone, try new things, and persist in the face of obstacles. When you believe in yourself, you can turn every failure into a lesson and every setback into an opportunity. Moreover, confidence affects how others perceive you. People are drawn to individuals who exude confidence because it signals that they can be trusted to lead, make decisions, and face challenges head-on. Confidence attracts opportunities, support, and respect. How to build confidence step by step. Building unshakable confidence is a gradual process. It doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you can start to cultivate a strong sense of self-belief. Here are several ways to start building your confidence today. Face your fears. Confidence grows when you confront the things that scare you. By facing your fears head-on, you prove to yourself that you can handle discomfort. Each time you step outside of your comfort zone, your confidence grows. Set and achieve small goals. Confidence thrives on achievement. Start by setting small, manageable goals, and celebrate your successes along the way. Each goal you accomplish builds your belief in your ability to succeed. Positive self-talk. The way you talk to yourself shapes how you feel about yourself. Replace self-doubt and negative thoughts with positive affirmations and empowering language. Speak to yourself as you would to a friend who is capable of great things. Take care of your body. Physical health and mental confidence are deeply connected. Exercise, eat nutritious foods, and get enough sleep to boost your energy and self-esteem. When you feel good physically, it's easier to feel confident. Celebrate your strengths. Focus on what you do well, not just on what you wish to improve. Recognize your strengths and celebrate your achievements. Remember, confidence comes from recognizing your value and embracing it fully. Overcoming self-doubt and negative thoughts. Self-doubt is the enemy of confidence. It's that voice inside your head that tells you you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, or that failure is inevitable. Everyone experiences self-doubt at some point, but the key is to not let it hold you back. To overcome self-doubt, start by challenging the negative thoughts that arise. Ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or just fear? Replace thoughts like, I can't do this, with, I may not have all the answers, but I am capable of figuring it out. Also, remind yourself of past successes. Reflect on times when you faced challenges and overcame them. This will reinforce the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. The role of preparation in building confidence. Confidence doesn't come from wishful thinking, it comes from being prepared. Preparation is the key to feeling confident in any situation. Whether you're preparing for a presentation, an important meeting, or a new project, preparation is what makes you feel ready and capable. To prepare effectively, break tasks down into smaller steps, practice in advance, and visualize your success. The more you prepare, the more confident you'll feel when the time comes to take action. Surrounding yourself with supportive people. The people you surround yourself with play a significant role in your confidence. If you're constantly around people who lift you up, encourage you, and believe in you, you're more likely to believe in yourself. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by negative, critical, or unsupportive individuals, it can undermine your self-confidence. To build unshakable confidence, surround yourself with people who empower you. Seek out mentors, friends, and colleagues who inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Their belief in you will bolster your own belief in yourself. The importance of resilience in confidence. Confidence isn't about never failing, it's about bouncing back after a failure. Resilience is a crucial component of confidence because it allows you to face setbacks without losing your self-belief. Every time you fail and get back up, you prove to yourself that you're strong and capable. Resilience builds confidence because it helps you realize that you are more than your failures. You are the sum of your perseverance, your lessons, and your ability to keep going, no matter what. Confidence in the face of criticism. One of the hardest things to do is stay confident in the face of criticism. Whether it's constructive feedback or harsh judgment, criticism can shake your belief in yourself. However, learning to handle criticism gracefully is essential to building lasting confidence. When you receive feedback, listen to it objectively. Use it as a tool for growth, not as a personal attack. Instead of getting defensive, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? A confident person can take criticism without internalizing it or letting it diminish their self-worth. The link between confidence and taking action. Confidence and action are inseparable. The more action you take, the more confident you become. And the more confident you become, the more action you're willing to take. When you take action, you build momentum, and that momentum fuels your confidence. Whether it's small steps or big leaps, every action you take strengthens your belief in your abilities and moves you closer to your goals. The bottom line, confidence is your superpower. Confidence is more than just a feeling, it's a superpower that helps you tackle life's challenges, take risks, and ultimately succeed. The more confident you become, the more opportunities you'll attract and the more success you'll achieve. Building unshakable confidence takes time, but it's worth every effort. By taking consistent action, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and practicing self-belief, you'll create a powerful foundation for lasting success. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about trusting yourself, learning from every experience, and believing that you have what it takes to win in anything you do. Chapter 15, Mastering Time Management for Success. Time is the most valuable resource you have, yet it's often the most easily wasted. Whether you're working on a big project, pursuing personal goals, or balancing daily responsibilities, how you manage your time determines how much you can accomplish. In this chapter, we'll explore the art of time management, the importance of prioritization, and how you can make the most of every minute to achieve your goals. Why time management matters. Effective time management isn't just about making sure you get things done, it's about ensuring that you spend your time on the things that matter most. Time is a finite resource, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. That's why learning to manage your time effectively is essential if you want to be successful in anything you do. Poor time management leads to stress, burnout, and a constant feeling of being overwhelmed. You end up reacting to tasks and situations instead of proactively managing them. On the other hand, mastering time management allows you to prioritize, focus, and take control of your day. It enables you to make steady progress toward your goals without feeling like you're constantly chasing after time. The time management myth. Many people believe that time management is all about filling up every minute of your day with tasks, trying to be as productive as possible. While being productive is important, the real key to success lies in effectiveness, not just activity. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. Effective time management involves prioritizing tasks based on their impact, not just urgency. It's about making conscious decisions about how to spend your time, ensuring that you focus on what brings you closer to your goals and success. The power of prioritization. One of the most crucial elements of time management is prioritization. When you have a million things on your to-do list, it's easy to get caught up in the trivial tasks and lose sight of what really matters. Prioritization allows you to focus on the activities that will have the biggest impact on your success. To prioritize effectively, ask yourself these questions. What tasks will move me closer to my long-term goals? What tasks are most urgent and need immediate attention? What activities bring the greatest return on investment for my time? You need to learn how to say no to distractions and less important tasks that don't align with your goals. Time is precious, and it's important to guard it by focusing on what truly matters. The 80-20 rule, focus on the vital few. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, is a powerful concept in time management. It states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small number of tasks or actions yield the most significant outcomes. When managing your time, focus on the 20% of activities that will bring you the most value. These are the high-impact tasks that directly contribute to your success. Don't waste your time on tasks that don't significantly move you forward. The more you focus on the vital few tasks, the more successful you'll be. The power of saying no. One of the most important skills you can develop in time management is the ability to say no. In a world filled with distractions and endless requests for your time, it's easy to get pulled in different directions. However, saying yes to everything means saying no to your own goals. To manage your time effectively, you need to be intentional about where you allocate your energy. If something doesn't align with your priorities or doesn't bring you closer to your goals, don't be afraid to decline. Saying no isn't about being rude, it's about protecting your time so that you can focus on what truly matters. Creating a time management system. The key to successful time management is creating a system that works for you. A system provides structure and clarity, ensuring that you can efficiently manage your time and stay on track. There are several time management techniques you can use to create a system that works for you. Time blocking. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for different tasks or activities. This prevents you from multitasking and ensures that you give your full attention to each task. The Eisenhower matrix. This method involves categorizing tasks into 4 quadrants. Urgent and important. Not urgent but important. Urgent but not important. Not urgent and not important. This helps you identify what tasks to focus on and which ones to delegate or eliminate. The Pomodoro technique. This technique breaks work into short, focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 intervals, you take a longer break. This helps maintain focus and prevents burnout. Daily planning. Take time each morning to plan your day. List your most important tasks and prioritize them. Review your progress at the end of the day and adjust your schedule as needed. The role of discipline and consistency. Time management isn't just about having the right tools or techniques, it's about discipline and consistency. No matter how perfect your time management system is, if you don't stick to it, you won't see results. Discipline is what allows you to stay on track, even when distractions arise or things get tough. Consistency is also crucial. You need to make time management a daily habit. The more consistently you apply your system, the more natural it will become. Over time, managing your time will become second nature, and you'll be able to accomplish more in less time. Avoiding time wasters. One of the most common reasons people fail to manage their time effectively is the presence of time wasters. These are activities or habits that take up your time without providing any significant value. Common time wasters include social media. While social media can be a great tool for connection and entertainment, it can also be a huge time sink. Set limits on your social media usage to prevent it from derailing your day. Procrastination. Putting off tasks only leads to stress and lower productivity. Overcome procrastination by tackling the hardest tasks first, breaking them into smaller steps, and using time-blocking techniques. Unnecessary meetings. Meetings can easily become time wasters if they lack structure or purpose. Make sure every meeting is necessary, and always have a clear agenda and goal. By identifying and eliminating time wasters, you free up more time to focus on the things that really matter. Staying focused and productive. Staying focused and productive is the key to mastering time management. The more focused you are, the more you can accomplish in less time. To stay focused, avoid multitasking, eliminate distractions, and work in dedicated time blocks. Another tip is to create an environment that encourages productivity. This might mean setting up a quiet workspace, turning off notifications, or using noise-canceling headphones. The more you can control your environment, the easier it will be to maintain focus. The bottom line, time management is a skill you can master. Time management is one of the most important skills you can develop to achieve success. It's not about having more time, it's about making the most of the time you have. By learning to prioritize, create a system that works for you, and stay disciplined and consistent, you can manage your time effectively and accomplish your goals. Time management isn't a one-time fix, it's an ongoing process of adjusting, evaluating, and improving. When you master time management, you master your life, and that's when success becomes inevitable. Chapter 16: The Power of Consistency and Persistence. Success isn't just about talent or luck, it's about consistency and persistence. These two qualities are often the deciding factors in whether someone reaches their goals or falls short. In this chapter, we'll explore why consistency and persistence are so powerful, how you can cultivate them, and how they can propel you toward success, no matter how big or small your dreams may be. What makes consistency so powerful? Consistency is the secret ingredient that separates successful people from those who never reach their potential. It's not the occasional burst of effort that makes a difference, it's the daily, unwavering commitment to progress. Whether you're pursuing personal growth, career advancement, or building a business, success doesn't happen overnight. It comes from doing the right things consistently over time. When you commit to consistent effort, you build momentum. Momentum leads to progress, and progress leads to success. The more consistent you are in your actions, the more you'll see the results pile up over time. The key is to focus on small, everyday actions that align with your goals, and make them non-negotiable parts of your routine. The role of persistence in overcoming obstacles. Persistence is the ability to keep going when things get tough. It's the refusal to give up, even when you face setbacks, failures, or challenges. Persistence is crucial because the road to success is rarely smooth. Everyone encounters obstacles along the way, what matters is how you respond to them. When you cultivate persistence, you develop the mindset of never giving up. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable problems, you see them as opportunities for growth. You realize that setbacks are temporary and that perseverance is what will ultimately get you through. Persistent people don't quit when things get hard, they press on, knowing that the journey will eventually lead to their desired destination. How to build consistency. Building consistency requires discipline and a clear sense of purpose. Here are a few strategies you can use to develop this powerful trait. Start small. Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about making steady progress. Start by setting small, manageable goals that you can commit to on a daily basis. For example, if your goal is to write a book, commit to writing a certain number of words every day. Create routines. Routines help you stay consistent by eliminating decision fatigue. When you have a set routine, you don't have to think about what to do next, you just do it. Establish a daily schedule that includes time for your most important tasks, and stick to it as closely as possible. Track your progress. Monitoring your progress gives you the motivation to keep going. Keep a record of your achievements, no matter how small. When you look back and see how far you've come, you'll be inspired to keep moving forward. Be accountable. Share your goals with someone you trust, whether it's a mentor, friend, or colleague. Having someone to hold you accountable makes it harder to procrastinate and gives you an added layer of motivation to stay consistent. Focus on the long-term goal. Consistency becomes easier when you keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Remind yourself why you started and what you're ultimately trying to achieve. The more connected you feel to your long-term goal, the more motivated you'll be to show up every day. Overcoming the urge to quit. The temptation to quit is always strongest when things aren't going well. In those moments, it can feel like success is too far out of reach, and the effort required to keep going isn't worth it. But it's exactly in these moments that persistence matters most. Here are a few ways to overcome the urge to quit. Visualize success. Picture what your life will look like once you've achieved your goals. Imagine the feelings of pride, fulfillment, and success. Visualization creates a sense of purpose that can keep you going when things get tough. Embrace setbacks as lessons. Instead of seeing failures as signs that you're not cut out for success, view them as opportunities to learn. Every setback contains valuable lessons that can guide your future efforts. Break down big goals into small wins. Large, daunting goals can feel overwhelming, but breaking them down into smaller, more achievable tasks makes them manageable. Each small win will keep you motivated and moving forward. Remember your why. Revisit the reasons why you started your journey in the first place. Whether it's to provide for your family, achieve personal growth, or create a better future, reconnecting with your why will reignite your drive to keep going. Give yourself grace. Persistence doesn't mean pushing through at all costs. If you're feeling burned out, give yourself a break. The key is to come back stronger after a rest, not to force yourself through exhaustion. The compound effect of consistency and persistence. One of the most powerful things about consistency and persistence is their compounding effect. What may seem like small, insignificant efforts at first will snowball over time and lead to incredible results. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small and doesn't seem to make much of an impact. But as it continues to roll, it picks up more snow, growing larger and more powerful. This is how your efforts work. With consistency and persistence, your small actions will gradually build into something monumental. For example, if you consistently save a small percentage of your income every month, over time, that money will grow into a substantial amount. Similarly, if you make small daily improvements in your skills or knowledge, over time, those improvements will compound into expertise. The difference between motivation and consistency. Many people believe that motivation is the key to success. But motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes based on mood, circumstances, and external factors. Consistency, on the other hand, doesn't rely on motivation. It's a daily commitment to showing up, regardless of how you feel. While motivation can give you an initial boost of energy, it's consistency that will carry you to the finish line. Motivation may fade, but if you can remain consistent, you'll continue to make progress toward your goals, even on the days when your motivation is low. The power of small daily habits. One of the best ways to build consistency is through small daily habits. These seemingly insignificant actions, when performed consistently, add up to big results over time. Whether it's reading for 15 minutes a day, writing one page of your book, or exercising for 30 minutes, these habits shape your future. Small habits are easier to commit to and don't require huge amounts of energy or willpower. Over time, they become second nature, and you'll find that you've made significant progress without feeling overwhelmed. The bottom line, consistency and persistence lead to success. If you want to win in anything you do, consistency and persistence are your greatest allies. The road to success is long and filled with challenges, but if you can remain consistent in your efforts and persistent in your pursuit of your goals, you will ultimately reach the finish line. The combination of small daily actions and the determination to never give up will create momentum that propels you toward your dreams. Remember, success isn't about making giant leaps, it's about taking consistent, purposeful steps, day after day, and staying persistent even when the going gets tough. With consistency and persistence, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Chapter 17, Building Unstoppable Confidence. Confidence is one of the most important traits that can propel you toward success. Whether you're chasing a big dream, facing a difficult challenge, or trying to improve your personal or professional life, confidence is the key that unlocks your potential. In this chapter, we'll explore why confidence is essential, how to build it, and how it can help you overcome obstacles and achieve success in anything you do. Why confidence matters. Confidence is more than just a feeling, it's a mindset. It's the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, and facing any challenge that comes your way. Without confidence, even the most talented and skilled individuals can struggle to reach their full potential. When you have confidence in yourself, you are more likely to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and seize opportunities. Confidence is contagious, it inspires others to believe in you and encourages you to push through difficult times. It also helps you handle criticism and setbacks with grace, knowing that you can learn from them and move forward. On the other hand, a lack of confidence can hold you back. It leads to self-doubt, fear of failure, and a tendency to play small. The good news is that confidence is a skill you can develop, and with practice, you can become unstoppable. The foundation of confidence, self-belief. At the core of confidence is self-belief, the belief that you are worthy and capable of success. Self-belief is the foundation upon which all other forms of confidence are built. Without self-belief, even the most well-practiced skills or talents will go underutilized. To cultivate self-belief, you must first change your mindset. Start by recognizing your value and abilities. Challenge any negative thoughts or limiting beliefs that tell you you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. Remind yourself that everyone starts somewhere and that success is achieved through consistent effort, not perfection. Here are a few ways to build your self-belief. Focus on your strengths, take time to identify your strengths and abilities. Write them down and remind yourself of them regularly. Instead of focusing on your weaknesses, celebrate what you do well and recognize how those strengths contribute to your success. Challenge negative self-talk, pay attention to your inner dialogue. If you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts about your abilities, challenge them. Replace those thoughts with positive affirmations that empower you to take action. Visualize your success, imagine yourself achieving your goals and living your dreams. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps reinforce your belief in yourself. The more vividly you can picture your success, the more real it will feel. Celebrate small wins, every step forward is progress, no matter how small. Celebrate your achievements, even the minor ones, as they reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. How to build confidence through action. Confidence doesn't just come from thinking positively, it comes from taking action. The more you act on your goals and push through your fears, the more confidence you'll build. Each step you take, no matter how small, will reinforce your belief in your abilities. Start by setting small, achievable goals that stretch you just beyond your comfort zone. These goals should be challenging, but not impossible. Every time you accomplish one of these goals, you'll prove to yourself that you are capable of handling bigger challenges. Here are some practical ways to build confidence through action. Face your fears. Confidence grows when you push through fear. Identify the things you're afraid of and take small steps to face them. Whether it's public speaking, starting a new project, or taking a risk in your personal life, facing your fears will help you grow in confidence. Step outside your comfort zone. Nothing builds confidence faster than stepping outside your comfort zone. Challenge yourself to try new things, take on new responsibilities, and embrace opportunities that make you uncomfortable. The more you push your limits, the more confident you'll become. Take consistent action. Consistency is key when it comes to building confidence. The more regularly you take action toward your goals, the more confidence you'll have in your ability to succeed. Small, consistent actions add up over time and reinforce your belief in yourself. Learn from mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. Instead of letting failures knock your confidence, use them as opportunities for growth. Analyze what went wrong, learn the lessons, and use that knowledge to do better next time. The importance of body language in building confidence. Your body language plays a huge role in how confident you feel and how others perceive you. When you stand tall, make eye contact, and speak with clarity, you not only appear more confident, but you also feel more confident. Here are some tips to improve your body language and boost your confidence. Stand tall. Good posture instantly makes you look and feel more confident. Stand with your shoulders back and your head held high. This simple adjustment can have a huge impact on your self-perception. Make eye contact. Making eye contact with others shows that you are present, engaged, and confident. Avoid looking down or around when speaking, it can convey uncertainty. Instead, hold your gaze and speak with conviction. Smile. A genuine smile communicates confidence, warmth, and approachability. When you smile, you send a positive signal to your brain, reinforcing feelings of confidence. Practice power poses. Power poses, such as standing with your feet shoulder-width apart and your hands on your hips, can make you feel more powerful and assertive. Studies have shown that adopting power poses before an important meeting or presentation can increase confidence. Overcoming imposter syndrome. Many people experience imposter syndrome, the feeling that you're not as capable or deserving of success as others perceive you to be. This feeling can erode your confidence and prevent you from taking the actions necessary to achieve your goals. If you experience imposter syndrome, here's how to overcome it. Recognize it's normal. Imposter syndrome is common among high achievers. Understand that it doesn't mean you're not capable, it just means you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Celebrate your achievements. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments. Remember, your success is not a fluke, it's the result of your hard work, dedication, and skill. Seek support. Talk to others who may have experienced imposter syndrome themselves. Sharing your feelings can help you realize you're not alone and that your success is well-deserved. Focus on growth, not perfection. Confidence grows when you focus on progress, not perfection. Don't wait for the perfect moment to take action. Take imperfect action and learn from each step. The bottom line, confidence is key to success. Confidence is the foundation of success in anything you do. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, you open the door to unlimited potential. By building self-belief, taking consistent action, improving your body language, and overcoming imposter syndrome, you can develop the unstoppable confidence necessary to reach your goals. Remember, confidence is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. Keep nurturing your self-belief, stepping out of your comfort zone, and facing challenges head-on. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, and the more you'll achieve. With confidence, nothing is impossible. Chapter 18, Mastering Time Management for Maximum Results. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Once it's gone, you can never get it back. In this chapter, we'll dive deep into how mastering time management can help you achieve your goals faster, reduce stress, and create the results you desire in any area of your life. From setting priorities to using powerful productivity techniques, you'll learn how to make every minute count and harness the full potential of your time. Why time management is crucial for success. Most people have the same 24 hours in a day, but what sets high achievers apart is how they use those hours. Time management isn't just about scheduling tasks, it's about making intentional choices that align with your long-term goals. When you manage your time well, you're able to focus on what truly matters, cut out distractions, and make steady progress toward your dreams. Good time management doesn't mean being busy all the time. It means being productive and efficient, ensuring that your efforts align with your goals and generate meaningful results. In other words, it's not about how much time you spend, it's about how you use the time you have. Without effective time management, you'll find yourself overwhelmed, stressed, and struggling to keep up with your commitments. But when you master time management, you'll feel in control of your life and your success. You'll be able to do more in less time, reduce procrastination, and achieve your goals without burning out. The first step, set clear priorities. One of the biggest challenges people face with time management is knowing where to focus their energy. With endless tasks, distractions, and commitments, it can be difficult to know what deserves your attention. That's why setting clear priorities is the first step toward mastering time management. Start by identifying your most important goals, those that align with your long-term vision and will have the biggest impact on your life. Once you know what matters most, you can focus your time and energy on those activities. When you focus on your priorities, you'll make faster progress and feel more fulfilled. Here are a few tips for setting priorities. Use the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Identify the tasks or activities that will yield the greatest return on your time, and make those a priority. Identify non-negotiables. Some tasks are essential to your success, no matter what. These are your non-negotiables. Whether it's working on your business, exercising, or spending time with loved ones, make sure these things take precedence in your schedule. Learn to say no. Saying yes to everything can lead to burnout and scattered focus. Learn to say no to activities that don't align with your goals or values. It's okay to decline opportunities that don't serve your bigger picture. Create a time audit. To identify where your time is going, conduct a time audit. Track your activities for a week to see how much time you're spending on each task. This will help you determine whether you're prioritizing the right things. Time blocking, the secret to focused work. One of the most effective time management techniques is time blocking. This method involves scheduling specific blocks of time for focused, uninterrupted work on your most important tasks. By dedicating time to your priorities, you reduce distractions and increase your ability to get things done. Here's how to implement time blocking in your daily schedule. Identify your most important tasks. Start by identifying the tasks that will move you closer to your goals. These are the tasks you want to focus on during your time blocks. Break your day into blocks. Plan your day by breaking it into blocks of time, each dedicated to a specific task or set of tasks. For example, you might block off 2 hours in the morning for writing, an hour for exercise, and another hour for meetings or calls. Eliminate distractions. During your time blocks, eliminate all distractions. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and create a quiet environment to help you stay focused and productive. Respect your time blocks. Treat your time blocks as non-negotiable appointments. Stick to the schedule as closely as possible to ensure you're giving each task the time and attention it deserves. Review and adjust. At the end of each week, review your time blocks to see what worked and what didn't. Adjust your schedule based on what you've learned and keep improving your time management system. The power of the Pomodoro technique. If you struggle with staying focused for long periods of time, the Pomodoro technique may be a game changer for you. This technique involves working in short, focused intervals, followed by brief breaks to recharge. It's designed to keep you fresh, productive, and mentally sharp throughout the day. Here's how the Pomodoro technique works. Set a timer for 25 minutes, choose a task to work on, set a timer for 25 minutes, and focus solely on that task for the entire interval. Take a 5-minute break. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break to rest and recharge. Repeat the cycle. After 4 Pomodoro sessions, or 100 minutes of focused work, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. This technique helps prevent burnout by breaking your work into manageable chunks and allowing time for rest. It also keeps you motivated and productive by creating a sense of urgency during each Pomodoro session. Dealing with procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest obstacles to effective time management. It's easy to put off tasks, especially when they feel overwhelming or unpleasant. But procrastination only leads to stress and unfinished goals. To overcome procrastination, try the following strategies. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large tasks can feel intimidating, leading to procrastination. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes them feel less daunting and easier to tackle. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task will take less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. The simple act of starting will build momentum and make it easier to continue working. Set deadlines. Self-imposed deadlines can help you stay on track and prevent procrastination. Set specific, realistic deadlines for each task and hold yourself accountable to meet them. Use rewards as motivation. Give yourself a reward when you complete a task or hit a milestone. Whether it's a break, a treat, or some time off, rewards can motivate you to push through procrastination. Leveraging technology for better time management. In today's digital world, there are countless tools and apps available to help you manage your time more efficiently. These tools can help you track your tasks, set reminders, and automate routine activities, freeing up more time for what matters most. Here are some popular tools to help you manage your time effectively. Trello or Asana. These project management tools help you organize your tasks, set deadlines, and track progress. They are great for keeping your to-do list in order and ensuring you stay on top of your priorities. Rescue Time, this app tracks how you spend your time on your computer or mobile device, helping you identify time-wasting habits and improve your productivity. Google Calendar, a simple yet powerful tool for scheduling your day and time blocking. You can set reminders, sync tasks, and create recurring events to stay organized. Focus Wheel, this app provides music scientifically designed to boost focus and productivity. It's perfect for eliminating distractions and helping you stay on task during your time blocks. The bottom line, master your time, master your life. Effective time management is a critical skill for success. When you learn how to manage your time, you take control of your life and create the space to achieve your goals. By setting clear priorities, using techniques like time blocking and the Pomodoro technique, overcoming procrastination, and leveraging technology, you can make the most of every minute. Time management isn't just about fitting more tasks into your day, it's about focusing on the right tasks, eliminating distractions, and creating momentum toward your long-term goals. The more effectively you manage your time, the more successful and fulfilled you'll become. Master your time, and you'll master your life. Chapter 19, Embracing Failure as a Stepping Stone to Success. Failure is often viewed as a negative outcome, something to be avoided at all costs. Yet, failure is one of the most powerful tools you can use on your journey to success. In this chapter, we will explore why failure is essential for growth, how to embrace it, and how you can turn each failure into a valuable lesson that propels you forward. Why failure is essential for success. Failure is often misunderstood. It's not a reflection of your worth or capabilities but rather an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. The road to success is never a straight line, it's full of twists, turns, and bumps along the way. Embracing failure allows you to approach these obstacles with resilience and perseverance. Many successful individuals didn't reach their goals without experiencing failure. In fact, failure is often a precursor to success. It's through failure that you learn what doesn't work, and you can apply those lessons to find what does. Without failure, there would be no growth, no innovation, and no progress. When you embrace failure, you shift your mindset from seeing setbacks as personal defeats to viewing them as valuable learning experiences. Each failure teaches you something about yourself, your approach, or your environment, and that knowledge is what eventually leads to success. Reframing failure, viewing setbacks as opportunities. One of the most important steps in embracing failure is reframing how you view it. Instead of seeing failure as a final destination, start viewing it as part of the process, a stepping stone toward your goals. Reframing failure involves changing your internal narrative. Instead of thinking, "I failed," try thinking, "I learned something new." By shifting your perspective, you can transform failure into a powerful tool for growth. Here are some ways to reframe failure. Focus on what you learned. After each failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Instead of dwelling on mistakes, look for the lessons you can apply moving forward. Separate yourself from the outcome. Failure does not define who you are. Separate your identity from your results. Just because you didn't succeed this time doesn't mean you're not capable of success in the future. Celebrate the attempt. Every time you fail, celebrate the fact that you tried. Most people never even start. The willingness to step outside your comfort zone and attempt something difficult is a success in itself. View failure as feedback. Instead of seeing failure as a roadblock, view it as feedback. It's telling you what needs to change or improve. Use that feedback to adjust your strategy and continue moving forward. The role of persistence in overcoming failure. Persistence is key to overcoming failure. The most successful people are not those who avoid failure but those who refuse to give up in the face of it. Persistence means continuing to push forward, even when the going gets tough. It's the ability to stay focused on your goals, even when you experience setbacks. Here are a few ways persistence can help you overcome failure. Develop a growth mindset. Embrace the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort and practice. A growth mindset helps you see failure as a temporary setback rather than an insurmountable obstacle. Break down big goals. When facing failure, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the larger goal. Break your goals down into smaller, more manageable steps. This allows you to stay focused and build momentum toward success. Keep the bigger picture in mind. Failure can make you lose sight of the bigger picture. During difficult times, remind yourself of your long-term goals and the reasons you started. Keeping your why at the forefront will help you stay motivated. Create a plan for recovery. When you experience a setback, have a plan for how you will recover. This could include seeking new strategies, asking for feedback, or improving your skills. Having a plan gives you direction and helps you bounce back more quickly. Using failure as a tool for innovation and growth. Failure doesn't just teach you what doesn't work, it can also spark creativity and innovation. Many of the world's greatest inventions and ideas came from failed attempts. Failure forces you to think outside the box, reconsider your approach, and explore new possibilities. Some of the most famous examples of innovation through failure include Thomas Edison. Edison is famously quoted for saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His persistence in the face of countless failures ultimately led to the invention of the electric light bulb. Steve Jobs. After being ousted from Apple, Jobs used the failure as an opportunity to create the groundbreaking company, Next, and later returned to Apple, leading it to become one of the most innovative companies in the world. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, faced multiple rejections from publishers before her first book was finally accepted. Rowling's perseverance led to one of the most successful book franchises in history. In each of these cases, failure was not the end but a step in the process of creating something extraordinary. Instead of giving up, these individuals used their failures to fuel their creativity and innovation. How to build resilience in the face of failure. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after setbacks. It's what allows you to keep going when you feel like giving up. Building resilience takes time and practice, but it's an essential skill for overcoming failure and achieving long-term success. Here are some strategies for building resilience. Accept responsibility. When you fail, take ownership of your mistakes. Accepting responsibility empowers you to learn from the experience and move forward with a clearer understanding of what went wrong. Maintain a positive outlook. Stay positive and focused on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. A positive mindset helps you remain motivated and open to new possibilities. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Having a strong support system can help you stay resilient during tough times and provide you with valuable perspective. Practice self-care. Taking care of your physical and mental health is essential for building resilience. Ensure you're getting enough rest, eating well, exercising, and taking time to recharge when needed. Celebrate small wins. Even in the face of failure, celebrate the small victories. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your resilience and determination. The bottom line: failure is not the end. Failure is a natural and necessary part of success. When you embrace failure, you see it for what it truly is, an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. By reframing failure, practicing persistence, using failure as a tool for innovation, and building resilience, you can turn each setback into a stepping stone toward achieving your goals. Remember, failure is not the end of the road, it's simply a detour that leads to greater wisdom, strength, and success. Embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward with confidence. After all, the greatest successes are often built on the foundation of failure.